Hey guys, welcome back to Penny to Profit. It is a Monday, and we're ready to go ahead and get started. It's about 9:29 right now. Um, Sitting here just watching. I don't know from the last video, I was talking about TMC. Still holding my position, my swing trade position. Um, Sitting at about 763 today, so you might see it in the top right hand corner going up or going down. Besides that, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back here in a little bit when we find something moving. Yep, so here's plug. I'm looking at this. This looks like a really good trade that I would normally take. However, what really throws me off here, this opening red candle, and then there we go. So this is actually a setup that I would normally take. However, really strong red candle here, and then a little green candle, and now look at what it's doing now. Plus, I've traded this stock like last week, and it fucked me up. So we're not touching it anymore. Do not like this stock at all. And CRML, Critical Metals Corp, Inc.'s 35 million investment to help develop Greenland rare earth deposits. This actually looks very promising. Not a big fan of trading underneath the VWAP. However, this is some pretty good news. I mean, I might regret it, but let's see here. We'll see if it holds over VWAP. That will determine if we take the trade or not. Okay, so this is actually I believe the 200 EMA. I have here this little red line. Um, I'm gonna be okay with taking a trade here. I don't know if I'll get the opportunity to do it again, but I am okay with taking a trade here. I like I'd like to get in at around 1250, about like right here, right? And if it breaks this 200 EMA here, that is my stop loss. We are sitting on a Bollinger Band right now. It's not really something I would look forward to. Um, it's kind of feels like it's stuck between this Bollinger Band and the 200 EMA. Looks like the 200 EMA gave us a little bit of room. I think I'm gonna take it. The reason why I took this trade here, or took the profit off the table, um, if you come here, this red volume here is great. I love this. I really do. I love the way it looks. So I didn't like how it was kind of declining as we went up, but there's nice green volume shooting right through the 200 and the VWAP. However, this second candle here, very small red volume. I love that. That's my favorite setup. I'll take it 90% of the time, you know. However, when we came back, and I don't know if you guys saw, but it kind of went up green up to here, and it kind of looked like it was about to do a bullish engulfing pattern. However, the volume was really small. That's a big indicator that I should just go ahead and take it off. Um, so I'll see you guys back when I see another setup I like. Okay, so welcome back, guys. This is the stock that we just traded. As you can see, it's made some moves here. Fortunately, it seems like I was not able to catch it. But that's okay. You can't catch every move. The way I look at it is, I could have held on to the trade, but at the same time, what if it just kept going down? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta have some, some risk tolerance and kind of just figure out where you want to get in and where you want to get out. However, I've been looking around here today. I don't know about anybody else, but my trading view is really slow today. So if you can tell, like, I've opened up this stuff and none of my indicators load or anything like that. Probably just need to do an update on my computer. But besides that point, it's kind of slow, and it seems like CRML. Ooh, okay, never mind. BITF. Kind of looks a little promising here. This is a setup that I normally would look for as well. So we're gonna be looking to buy 60 shares. This actually has more volume than the CRML, and that's what I look for to buy a stock. That volume matters above anything else. If nobody's watching it, um, then there's no point of you watching it. So let's go ahead and pull this up on our level 2 here. I think my computer is just slow because my level 2 is also being really slow. But I'll pull this up, and I'll pull this over here as well and just let you guys take a look here. So this is one of my level 2 indicators on Webull. If you can see, it kind of shows you where the big orders and stuff are at. So at about 345, there's a 500,000 share seller. Um, that gives us about 5 cents to make a move. I would still, even with this seller here, I would still take a trade off the 9 EMA. That is my main strategy. And it looks like there's an 850,000 share buyer on $3.15. That's a little bit further down than where it's at right now. It's trading at about 340. So most likely it's going to encounter this resistance before it encounters anything else. Um, but we'll wait, and I'll be back when I'm about to trade this, maybe. Okay. So now we are back. If you can see, kind of looks like it has came and touched this 90 EMA. Oh man, it would have been a good trade, and honestly, I still don't really think it is a good trade. It kind of seems like it has reached its peak. Usually comes up, goes outside the Bollinger Band and dojis. It's usually a pretty bad sign, doji candle. However, really gets me is I'm a big volume guy, so I come down here and see this volume is bigger than any of the green volume except for the 9:30 opening bell. It's a pretty red flag for me, and it kind of just deters me from taking away a trade. I mean, of course, I could have, for in this case, if I would have took it, I would have won the trade. However, it is against my strategy, and I don't want to trade my P&L. We're trading strategy. That is how you get long-term results in the market. This is a long game. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So, uh, but I'm probably gonna leave this stock alone for now. I don't know, the volume's kind of red, and I'm gonna go back to CRML. This is the mining stock we were looking at earlier, and whenever I see a good entry, I will be back. Oh, and welcome back, guys. Have not looked at a trade or found anything that I like. However, this is BitF, what we were just talking about earlier, and you can see it has been collapsing. Just kind of what I was saying. Oh man, you gotta stick to the plan. Got to stick to the plan. But I do like CRML right here. However, the volume is a little bit bigger than I would like, but I would still be okay taking a trade here, just because it does have fresh news. $35 million investment, so we'll see. Not sure if I will or not, but we will see. Okay. So welcome back. CRML is having a big red here with a smaller volume comparatively to the last green volume. It's a little interesting. MACD does look like it's about a crossover. Mostly what we're looking for here, though, is this other stock, SPRB. It just halted down on light volume. Soars after FDA's breakthrough therapy tag for genetic disorder drug. That was about 2 hours ago. It's about $39 right now. Um, I could see this going up more. I could see it, absolutely tanking as well. So it's hard to say. But CRML, this is something that's kind of been holding on the 9 EMA all morning here. But now it's kind of looking a little rough. I would say I'm gonna wait until the next candle to determine if I should take a trade here. if it actually holds support here or not. Which MACD has crossed over now. Um, MACD crosses over, that's a no-go from us. You can see right here. Yep. And see, as soon as it crossed over, all that selling. So, alright, so SPRB is about to become unhalted now. I'm I don't know, I'll be a little bit fearful taking a trade here. Looks like it's not going to be unhalted now. It's actually going to be unhalted in about a few minutes, but for this, I'm gonna be a little bit fearful here. I'm trading with low size, as you guys know. This is real money, but um, let's see here. I was thinking about doing like 115. That's what I was thinking. That's about 3 shares. 115 buying power. If it goes down to the 90 EMA, that's a -$7 trade there. And for reference, I've only made about $2 today. So one bad trade here could actually just kind of set me back a little bit for the day. I will say my stop out point is around $10. If I hit -10, especially now, I've been kind of trying to keep it tight. It was -15, but -10 is kind of my stopping point now. If we get down there, then we'll have to cut it and see you guys tomorrow. But we'll see. Hopefully, we can get a good trade off of here. It's an FDA approval. However, it's already been moving quite a bit. So I'm not sure how much left it has to give. And it seems like it's been halting quite a bit. But we will see. Okay. So it looks like it's about to open up at about $36 according to this level 2 chart right here. So it should be opening up about, oh man, it's going to open up very low. It's going to open up about right here. So this is a little tricky. So it halted at about 9:48:56 here. So it usually for halts, it's about 5 minutes. Then if it doesn't do it after 5 minutes, then it'll be 10 minutes. If it doesn't do it after 10, it'll be 15. If it doesn't do it after 15, it'll be 20. That's kind of how halts are. So, I mean, we could be sitting here for another 3 minutes. We could be sitting here for another, I don't know, 8 minutes. You know, it's hard to say, but while we do that, might as well just look around and see if there's anything else moving. Okay, guys, welcome back. ONMD, look at this move we just made here. I'm not even really sure why we're making this move. There's no real news or anything like that. And of course, because of that, it is now going right straight down. However, it is below $2. I don't know if you guys watched the last video, but stocks that are below $2, not really a big fan of. However, unless, this is a big unless, it has more than 1 million shares. So if we come here and look at this candle, just traded 4 million shares just on this one candle alone. And then this candle is traded in about 950,000 shares. So there's a catalyst here. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it is something I am trying to look forward to. Hopefully we can get a trade. What I'm looking for is a trade on this 9 EMA or this other line here, which is an algo line. Usually stocks hold this line for some reason. I don't think I've ever really talked about it before, but I have it on. It's a TradingView indicator. Lux Algo trend line with breaks is what it's called. It seems that stocks will hold it. So we'll go ahead and see what happens. ONMD right now. Hopefully we can get a little trade. I don't want to get in around this level here. Around here. A little bit too high for me. I'd like to get around here. That's kind of where it's usually where I get in at, about like right here. If it comes down again, I might take it, but we're just kind of waiting and seeing, playing the waiting game. This is what trading is about. Waiting to see if these patterns, these little squiggly lines on the chart, if they actually mean something, if it'll actually do something that you could hopefully predict and maybe score some money off of it. So we'll just wait and see what happens. Okay, so wasn't giving any commentary, but I just took a trade here, and it just got fucking smoked, son. Okay, so just kind of waiting a little bit. Just kind of holding on this algo line here. It was a little bit out of nowhere. Let's see if it breaks this algo, I'll have to get out. However, I would like to see if it comes up. The volume looks very weak, very bad volume, but well, maybe. Okay, yep, I'm out. So I'll give some commentary on this trade. It wasn't necessarily a good trade. I kind of just jumped into it. What I was waiting on, so big reds, like big red candles. Sometimes you can get a big red. If you get it down at the bottom, there'll be a little spike up, and you can take profit off. Um, it kind of big redded, or it kind of just pushed down to the 9 EMA. Took a trade there. Kind of expecting a little bit of a bounce. However, did not get a bounce, and it kind of just kept going down, and kind of hit this algo line. Kind of waited a second, and realized it wasn't gonna work, and just cut it. So that's see, if I didn't cut it, look where I would be. Sometimes you gotta take paper cuts to make it. You gotta take some paper cuts. So it is a little bit frustrating. I was kind of, yeah, but oh well. Should have saw it coming. I wasn't paying attention to this volume at the time that I took the trade. This was a big indicator that I probably shouldn't have been in it, but I will be back when there is something else that I would like to look at. So, okay, welcome back. So now we are looking at BitF. It's kind of making a move here. Looks like the MACD's better go ahead and cross up. Now we're just kind of waiting for a pullback. Mostly to the 9 EMA because there is some resistance, and the 9 EMA will give us a better profit to loss ratio. Don't want to get it on this alkaline here, but it might hold it. We'll see. Okay, and I'm in here. It might get smoked. This is a little odd. I mean, look at this little volume here. I'm kind of surprised this is not working. Um, I'm gonna wait until the end of this candle here. Um, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but curiosity does get the better of me sometimes. Yeah, the MACD went ahead and crossed right back over. Um, I don't believe it's gonna hold it. Oh, there we go. Um, it's kind of acting like it might make a move upwards. I don't really like this, and if I get an out here, I will go ahead and take it. Um, Kind of seems like it's kind of stalling out on the 9 EMA, which is not a bad thing. Um, just kind of waiting to see if what will happen. We don't want to hold on to this for too long. So if it gives us any inkling of being green, we'll go ahead and take it. Or if it breaks this 9 EMA, which it just did, and we are out. And as soon as we broke it, look at what it does. Oh man, you gotta love it. You got to love it. Well, oh well, it happens. It happens. So now sitting at about minus $2 on the day, 297. Might be able to recover it, might not, and might have to take the first red day of this series. Most certainly will not be the last one, but if we just keep it small, and that will keep consistent gains throughout the year. So, alright, I will be back whenever we are see anything else we like, or when I give the ending credit. Okay. So guys, I'm looking at CRML right now. This is actually the first stock that we traded today. Just made a huge move. Right now, just trying to see if we can get a pullback to the 9 EMA and maybe get a trade off it. This one looks a little bit better than the last trade that I took. The MACD is a little bit more crossed and defined, and the volume is a little bit more weaker. So on the selling side at least. So there's adequate overall volume now. So just trying to wait. Hopefully we can get an entry here, and I'll be back if we do. Alright, I am in. Now, let's see if it will hold and hopefully go back up. Alright, well, I just cut it for like $1 profit. It kind of seems like it might break this algo. It might go back up further, but the MACD is starting to cross, so I took it for like, I might even, yeah, I made like 70 cents on that. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. Um, Nothing crazy at all for sure. So, I'll be back if we get another trade. Taking a look at this stock called Hive. As you can see, it's been kind of moving up quite a bit here, and now it's kind of coming down for the pullback. We'll see what it does. I'd be okay with getting a bull flag here, which would be if it does a bullish engulfing and keeps going. But we will see exactly what this does and if we can get a good trade on it. Okay, and I'm about to get in. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of not seeing any like support here. I'd like to see it kind of doji up a little bit. Alright, I'll get in here on the doji. And my break is below the 9 EMA. That's my stop loss. Take it. Well, alright guys. I am gonna go ahead and call it a day here. It is a red day. It's a very small one though. Minus $4. I'm okay with that. I don't. Last time that we traded, I had 4,000 in my account, and I promise I did not lose $300. I move money around. I have a swing trading account and a crypto account that I move money around in. So promise you I did not go haywire and lose $300. But um, I will go ahead and wrap this up here. I do have a lot of editing to do on this one. Hopefully, it's going to be a little bit better quality than that piece of shit of a last video I posted, which I gained a subscriber off of that. That made me think, I was like, if I can gain a subscriber off of that fucking shitty video, surely, I mean, hell, I could maybe gain two this one. It'll be less shittier than the last one, so. But I will call it, and I will, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we live to trade another day. That is for sure. But see you.